What up, G-Life fam? It's your boy MC Shadow. Back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check out the playlist. The playlist will have all the videos, and the folder makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. Now, what I wanted to talk about was actually something that gets asked, quite a lot, on my channel. I get asked this question a lot, and I see the arguments, happening in the comments and stuff like that. Like the title says, watching channels that are no good, like 2-5ers or snitches or anything of that matter. Now, I'm not here to offend nobody, take shots at nobody, or insult no one or nothing like that. I'm just here to give my honest opinion and my opinion only. These are just my opinions, my thoughts, nobody else's. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that that's the way it is and whatever. These are just my opinions and how I view the matter. Now, I think people get it confused, and I think they get lost sometimes within the channel because they watch the channel so much. Like when they say snitches and 2-5ers, like, oh, you shouldn't watch him because a 2-5er is a snitch. First of all, I don't tell anybody what they should and shouldn't watch. They could watch whatever the hell they want. You know what I mean? It's none of my business what they watch. You know what I mean? It's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? Because, first of all, if you don't belong to no gang, if you're not a gang member, even if you just chill with them, but you're not if you yourself are not a gang member, you could watch whoever the hell you could watch whoever the hell you want. You can watch, it doesn't matter if he's a snitch, a PC, whatever the hell. You can watch whoever you want. You're not a part of this life. The rules don't apply to you. So you could do whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? And you won't be looked at as like if I have subscribers on my channel that watch like channels like that, I don't care. They're not gang related, so why the hell do I care who they're watching or what they're not, you know what I mean? They're not a part of this world. They're entitled to do whatever they want with their lives. You get what I'm saying? Now, how I feel about those channels, those are just my opinions and my morals and stuff like that, that I won't discuss right here or insult, you know what I mean? Because those games are childish. It's not, there's nothing hard or down about insulting channels on the internet. It's ridiculous. That's why I don't even speak on the matters when we're talking about paperwork and all that stuff. It's not meant for the internet. That kind of talk should not be made for the internet, to be told to people that have nothing to do with the streets at all. You know what I mean? I break down neighborhoods and stuff like that. I never go into in depth. That's why when people say, when I do the G series, like, why don't you tell stories? Why don't you know? No, I'm just here to break down the neighborhood. I'm not here to glorify. I'm not here to talk about their business. I'm not here to dig into cases. No, we're not even allowed to do that kind of stuff. That's why I don't, dive into neighborhoods and scenarios like that. I only dive into the information that's already public, which is the name of the neighborhood and the location. That's it. You know what I mean? But to be diving into like, paperwork and stuff like that to people that have nothing to do, those kind of conversations are made for us homeboys, to be made with other homeboys, and however the scenarios get fixed and stuff like that. It's not made for having a bunch of people that are not even gang related at all to be right there hearing it out and voicing their opinion and stuff like that. Like, what the hell's going on right here? Like, what, it's wild to me. Like, what the fuck is happening right here? Like, I don't know. It's weird. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they can watch whatever channels that they want, and I'll still be cool with them. They're not gang affiliated, you know what I mean? So they're entitled to watch whoever the hell they want. You know what I mean? And now, let's say if it's a homeboy from a hood and he's watching, one of those channels, whatever. At the end of the day, I can't tell that individual nothing either. That's up to him and his barrio, and however that gets handled or whatever is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Is none of my business to be instigating and to be pushing the matter. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not from my hood, so like, come on now. For me to be right there and trying to like why am I trying to stir everything up? Like, what the fuck am I? Fuck, we have enough shit on our plate, as it is, Like with our hood, and I'm gonna be worrying about somebody else's hood. Like, come on now. um, you know what I mean? Eventually, those problems will catch on and do whatever. And now, because sometimes it does happen, because it has happened to me. You know, where you like put it like this. Like my big homie once said. You know, because there was this homie that I chopped it up with. He was cool. I didn't know he was a snitch. You know what I mean? When I got shown the paperwork, I was aguitado. You know what I mean? Because I can't believe it that I fell for you know, because some of them fools are really slick. You know what I mean? And it's gonna happen. Like my big homie says, you know, free my big homie. You know, you got life. It's fucked up. He said, "No te agüites, homie. At one point or another, we have all talked to somebody that's no good. We just didn't know that he was no good. You know what I mean? But it has happened. You know what I mean? To the best of us. There's a difference from not knowing that he was no good to knowing he was no good and you still were chopping it up with them. You know what I mean? That's the difference. You know." So, because I do see it like, oh, shut up, because you used to talk to us, and I see people telling that to, you know, other individuals, and it's like, well, if they had no knowledge on it, I mean, they're not psychic, you know what I mean? You know, and even though you probably were saying it, at the end of the day, in this world, we have to go based on paperwork. We don't make the rules, we just follow them. You know what I mean? Trust me, because even the best of the best and the highest of the highest have said, no, take my word for it, and guess what? Their word ended up, and then you end up in a wreck. You know, so just better safe than sorry. You know, it's better to see the work. But like I said, that's only made for individuals that come from this realm and everything like that. Other people could watch whoever the hell that they want and all of that. You know what I mean? They're not from the streets. They're entitled to. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not gonna be bashing them or being like, this fool's a lame because he. Those are only made for people from this realm. Nobody else. Everyone else could do whatever the hell they want. See, that's the problem, that some homeboys, I guess, forget that, and they just try to involve the internet, like if it's a part of like our realm, like, you know, how we live our life, when they're not. You know what I mean? So I don't know why they do dive into stories like that, but all I know is that conversations like that shouldn't be talked about on the internet, and people could do and watch whoever the hell that they want. I know this video will get a lot of dislikes, and a lot of people are probably not gonna like what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, even though I have my feelings on how I feel about those kind of individuals and stuff like that, at the end of the day, I can't fabricate shit. I can't lie. I can't spread the propaganda and make an uproar on something that I know damn well that it is not true. You know what I mean? Like, they could literally watch wherever they want. They're not a part of, you know, the gangster life. I only could call it how it is, even if I don't like the matter, you know, because how I view those individuals, I would prefer, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, I can't be bullshitting. I gotta tell it how it is, and those are the facts. If they want to watch those channels, they're entitled to. They get to it. You can't be mad about it. You know, those are the facts. That's the honest truth. You know, I know homies ain't gonna be digging it, but like, at the end of the day, I can't lie, homie. Could only call it how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because those rules only apply to us, not to everyone else. Everyone else, they could literally. A snitch is only a snitch in the criminal organization, not to society. They're entitled to call law enforcement. You know what I mean? That's what civilians are supposed to do. A snitch is somebody that agrees to do something illegal with you, and they get caught and they roll it up, even though they agreed to commit the crime with you. Then they want to tell on you. That is what a snitch is. So if they belong to no criminal organization, and if they didn't agree to it, then they could call the law enforcement, and they're not a snitch. They're a civilian. Snitch is the ones that are a part of the organization and agree to commit these crimes with you, and then snitch on you. Get what I'm saying? So people could talk to whoever the hell that they want. That's the problem. Trying to put the gang rules and politics and all that on the internet and on society. Like, what the hell's going on right here? Is not. uh, I'm just saying, man. And shadowy out because I just can't no more, man. I don't understand what's going on with these times no more. It's crazy. Like I said, I'm not here to insult nobody or disrespect nobody or whatever. I know people won't think it. Hey, I can only call it how it is, my boy. Spencer. MC Shadow, we out.